A few months back, I reviewed a week of jobs from a small 3-truck fleet. They just landed a municipal contract and were celebrating until the numbers came in. Hours were higher than estimated, travel time doubled on 2 routes, and by month end, their bank balance actually dropped. Winners on paper, losers in cash.
Welcome to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. I'm Cameron Burrell. We walk through practical ops and pricing that protect cash, not just look good on a spreadsheet. Today, I want to give you a margin map you can build this week, a compact, repeatable, job-level profit model that stops underpricing, protects cash flow, and makes pricing decisions fast and defensible.
First up, direct costs.
Think labor, fuel, materials, subcontractors, and the piece of equipment wear that the job actually consumes.
For labor, use a burdened rate, wage plus payroll taxes and basic benefits. If a tech earns $20 an hour and your burden is 30%, your effective labor cost is about $26 an hour. Multiply that by crew hours on the job.
Track travel the same way: miles, drive time, and realistic fuel burn. Don't guess. If a truck averages 7 miles per gallon and diesel is $4, a 70-mile round trip costs roughly $40 in fuel. Add 10 to 15% for maintenance, and you have a defensible travel number.
Quick check. Could you explain that travel cost to a client in 1 sentence? If not, you've probably missed something.
Materials and subcontractors are straightforward. Capture purchase cost plus handling. Don't bury material costs in a lump sum. If a specialty chemical is $120 for a job and a subcontractor applies it, pass the $120 through and add a handling fee.
For equipment, estimate an hourly depreciation and maintenance rate. A pressure washer might cost you $8 an hour in wear and routine upkeep. If a job uses 3 hours, tag $24 to the job.
Next, overhead and idle time. Both are real costs that sneakily erode profit if you ignore them.
A simple early approach is time-based allocation. Divide monthly overhead by realistic billable hours and apply that per hour to each job. If office and insurance are $4,000 a month and you can bill 400 hours, that's $10 of overhead per billed hour.
Now set simple margin rules. Pick a minimum acceptable gross margin for jobs. 20 to 30% is a reasonable starting point for many service fleets. Then add a contingency buffer, maybe 5 to 10% for surprises or slow payments.
Concrete conversion. If your total calculated cost is $500 and your target margin is 25%, your minimum ask is $625. If a client won't meet that, treat it as a negotiation or pass. Make a one-sheet with these column headers: job ID, direct cost, overhead allocated, idle buffer, target margin percent, suggested bid, decision flag. Publish a price book for your top 5 most frequent jobs using those suggested bid numbers. It stops guesswork and speeds quoting.
Turn the margin map into a pre-bid checklist. Minimum 3 fields for an MVP: total direct cost, overhead plus idle buffer, and target margin. Add suggested bid and decision flag as derived fields. Fill them before you send any quote. Keep the tools light: a one-sheet worksheet, a column in your estimating software, or a phone spreadsheet will do. Track billable hours, travel miles/time, materials cost, and applied overhead for every job. After 4 to 8 completed jobs, compare estimated to actual and adjust inputs. If labor is consistently underestimated, raise the burdened rate. If travel is higher, increase per mile costs. Iterate weekly until you're within a reasonable variance. A few quick deal rules you can apply today. Charge a travel minimum of $75 for jobs under 30 miles. Apply after-hours premiums. Require partial payment for large material orders. And set a lowest acceptable margin that auto-triggers a decline. These rules save time and protect cash. Here's a first-week playbook you can run right now. Day 1, build the margin map template with the 3 core fields and your current assumptions. Day 2, run it on 3 jobs from last month and note the gaps. Day 3, update labor and travel inputs. Day 4, apply the template to all new quotes and enforce the decision flag. Day 5, hold a 30-minute review and compare estimates to actuals. If you want a fast win, pick your top 5 jobs, run the margin map on each, and publish a price book with the suggested bid numbers. That single move removes a lot of guesswork and lets you walk away from money-losing work. Download the Margin Map worksheet at vetbizmedia.com/fleetwash. It's a ready-to-use 3-field template and pre-bid checklist. Use it this week and start protecting your margins. Thanks for listening to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. If this episode helped, subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another entrepreneur, veteran, owner-operator, or small business professional. Our mission is to help you build stronger businesses, improve operations, and create long-term growth. For those interested in starting or growing a fleet washing business, visit vetbizmedia.com/fleetwash and download the Fleet Wash Business Blueprint and the Margin Map worksheet. Keep building, keep learning, keep moving forward. We'll see you on the next episode.